It's week 3 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Eagles and the Saints, next on Madden Football.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys in the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for...
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021. National champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
Second down, Burrow. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And just a pickup of 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down. 2nd and short. In motion now, it's Collins. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it. And instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose? And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's taken in by Chubb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They go play action for Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Burrow to throw. That's taken in. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. And he will dive into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st with Singletary. So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Returnable from the 17. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Saints offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Burrow working in the pistol. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On 1st down, Burrow. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. there's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll begin with a zone read. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
3rd and short. And here is May. Oh, he pumps up the football. The Saints have got it. A big hole. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And you talk about the perfect first quarter. The offense has been doing their job. Now the defense joins the scoring party. Both sides of the ball contributing to the scoreboard.
Yeah, and this is what every coach dreams about, Mike. The opportunity to play complementary football. The offense comes out, they do their part. Now the defense is getting into the scoring mix. When both sides can complement one another and contribute and impact the game to this level, man, that is a recipe for success.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Sirline is out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. 2nd and 7. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment defense. Still 2nd down.
Now Singletary. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The throw on the run is complete.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Burrow. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Saints 1st down. So after 1, 14-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. Whoa. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Once again, it's Chubb. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Alex Singleton there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Burrow. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Burrow. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second down, Burrow. This pass caught by Jeudy. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now, Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Chubb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. In motion, Lamb. They run on the jet sweep. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. Powering forward. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown Saints. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. This defense continuing to give up points Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. Our next drive getting ready to start, and we'll let you know what's coming up here later tonight. It is a good one. The Chiefs and Falcons in Atlanta. Second primetime appearance for the Falcons in the last 2 weeks. Then on Monday, a doubleheader comes your way. It's the Jags and the Bills in Orchard Park. Both the start time, 7:30 Eastern. Followed by the Commanders and Bengals. That kicks off at the usual 8:15 starting time. On second down, it's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
May to throw again. That's going to be dropped underneath for Singletary. And they'll take this down inside the 35. To throw again is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. May to the air once more. He'll get that complete to Ross. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Slot man in motion left. Throwing on third down is May. And he's in. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Extra point by Little is good. And the Eagles get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. The Saints offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Pistol give to Singletary. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Working out of the gun. It's May. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Corbin. And now it's fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10. They put Woods in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The Eagles offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is first and 10. They motion the slot man left. Here's May to throw it on first down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Throwing is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Saints offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Burrow. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Burrow working in the pistol. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. Here's Chubb. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. Here's Matt Ariza now as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Pass completed to Douglas.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
His throw left side is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. One final throw before the break. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the visiting Bears who come in and get the victory on the road. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. We saw a solid first half out of the workhorse Nick Chubb. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Tracy now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Throwing on second down, May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Off the play fake, here's May. That one's a Corley. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. A give to Singletary on the zone read. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They motion a receiver right. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now, May. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he is yet to find anything to lean on in this one. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. He'll work forward for a couple. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. Second down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Catch made. That's Woods. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Taking off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. And he's gonna run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. From out of the gun, here's May. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's May. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Philadelphia. Singletary now on 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is May. That's the tight end, Mo Cox. And he's into the end zone. Mo Cox. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
To throw now, May. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Rene Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, Burrow. He's going to run it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a second down throw for Burrow to his tight end Njoku. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now, Burrow. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, New Orleans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Zerline's kick, up and good. The Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Tracy now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and Drake May making their way back out. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. First and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he will score. Game on. To Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. A first down throw for Burrow. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They put Woods in motion. They go play action for Burrow. Toward the sideline, that's pulled in by Ladd. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll go with Chubb. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taking down at the 19-yard line. It's the pickup for 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment deep. Still first down.
So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Here's Burrow. He's got his big tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Pass completed to Douglas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now, May. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And after a slow start to the year, they put it together so far in this one. Trying to avoid the 0-3 start and looking good to do that right now. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
At the 35-yard line.
2nd down, Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. Burrow to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll get that complete to Ross. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Darnell Wright, guilty that time. May gonna look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is May. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. They put Woods in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And Zerline comes back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one off. Tracy now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. There's that man again. Another catch.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain or two. Good enough for the first down. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It is second down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day...
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. May to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's May again. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Working out of the gun. It's May. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They're going. It's May. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And it looks like they are closing in on what would be a much, much needed first victory of the year. Now they just have to hold on here. Now give to Chubb, running right. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down. In motion, Lamb. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So this one, a win for the Saints. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.